Hello, I'm Nicole Grigg with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Another hurdle for the Valley community running dry. Lawmakers rejecting a bill that would have brought water back to the Rio Verde foothills. People in their area lost their water source more than 2 months ago. House Bill 2561 would have required cities to provide water outside their service area if they didn't have access to another source. People we spoke to are still holding out hope a solution will soon come.
It's going to be very dangerous here this summer without water. I don't think that we're going to get there. I think that something's going to happen and we're going to receive help before that time comes. But we are preparing for the event that happens. And it may mean that we can't live in our home through the summer.
A meeting is set to happen next week to keep working on a negotiated solution. Concerns over your money after Silicon Valley Bank, or SVB, collapsed. It's the second biggest U.S. bank failure ever. Depositors, mostly technology workers and venture capitalists, started withdrawing their money, creating a run on the bank. SVB also provides checking accounts both for individuals and companies. The FDIC says people will likely have access to their money no later than Monday, but deposits are only insured up to $250,000. SVB has one Valley location in Tempe that employs upwards of 300 employees. All of those jobs are in limbo right now. And early voting underway in the runoff election for 2 Phoenix City Council members. This impacts District 6 between Kevin Robinson and Sam Stone, and District 8 between incumbent Carlos Garcia and Keisha Hodge Washington. A map of locations is on your screen. Registered voters can use any of the sites regardless of where you live. And for many of us, standardized tests were a rite of passage with the SAT or ACT necessary to get into college. But a lot of universities are now rethinking that. It comes after a study found there is no correlation between those test scores and college graduation rates. Instead, finding test scores were closely tied to economic factors.
Really what it is correlated with is economic income, or income specifically. So if you can afford test prep services, which are costly, they teach you how to take the test and do well on the test, then you're going to do well on the test. So we were seeing this matchup between resources and test scores.
Well, some colleges have made SAT scores optional for admission. They say 80% of students still send theirs in since they can help with scholarships. Meantime, all 3 of Arizona's major public universities, U Arizona, ASU, and NAU, have all made those test scores optional for admission. And just one day away, the 95th Oscars are happening live on ABC15 tomorrow. Our coverage starts at 10 a.m. Watching the run up to the Oscars this weekend, one huge change you'll notice: the red carpet, it's not going to be red. This year, the carpet is more like the color of sand, but it's being called something much more glamorous: champagne.
We haven't had this significant of a change in over 15, 20 years, and this is a pretty bold one, but I think the world will let us know what they think, but so far so good.
Despite the color of the carpet changing, the arrival area will be surrounded by sienna red carpets as part of the new design. For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.